Power 365.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no singing and dance. I just want to talk to y'all for a minute. That cool?
Can I?
Yeah. You gotta use your inside
As
voice.
usual. Say what?
You gotta use your inside voice.
I ain't inside right now. I'm outside. I'm outside of everything right now. Stan, appreciate you for everything, brother, as usual. I'm a poet. I'm a poet in every sense of the word. Before I first heard or was introduced to views like I Too by Langston Hughes, I already knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to flow too. I wanted to play with words. Because when you got that weight with words, there's an infinite potential for what you can or not say with words. Whether metaphorically implied or categorically denied or historically and mandatorily recited orally with pride, like I pledge allegiance to what he said. Eventually it became what we said. Then one day I heard what she said I was kind of cute. Asked me what my name was, and it was a shame because right then she had exposed my weakness. Standing there frozen and speechless, I realized that my composure was just no match for her sweetness. So knowing a we could never be because she was her and I was only me, I remained a lonely me while she had just unknowingly become my poetry. So I'm going to stop the poem for a second and give you an idea of what I mean.
What you talking about?
We lived through the good and the bad in each other. Survived on the love that we had for each other. Never be another that could take your spot. Because when I think of you, I think of everything they not. All the love that we got, we earned it. When that love got too hot, we burned it. When how to love was the lesson, we learned it. Was unsure until love confirmed it. I'm unconcerned with the Joneses or moans at night, feeling like a blind man that's been shown the light, or a mute that's been given the voice. Life will always include you if I'm given a choice, and that's the God's honest. Promise. I'm as serious as I can be. Feel like I won the lottery with you beside of me. You keep a fire that is driving me and motivating me to try to be the man I gotta be. If I could see tomorrow, I want you in the frame. Doing the same, loving you is such a beautiful thing, and as long as the blood's blue in my veins will maintain, using water from the rain to get through the flames. I ain't saying it's gonna always be easy or always be perfect, but I do think it'll always be worth it, because I think you deserve it. Give you my word as your king and most humble servant at your service. So now we're gonna go back to the poem. So check it out. So this talent I found in pursuit of her affection took me through a new direction, usually somewhere near an intersection. Truth be told, I was trying to match her sweet, but then I found out she liked the street. So I had to compete with dudes that could do it on beat. See, that was the new shine. That's cool. I just design each line so the rhyme falls in time, with some fingers snapping or some hands clapping. See, rapping gave those of us with something to say a reason to say it. We never worried about getting the radio to play it because hip-hop was underground. Man, I used to love the sound of real MCs spitting. So I was like a student of the stars studying a steady stream of new styles. Because where I'm from, you ain't have to wait for your first court date to go through a few trials. And neither did these dudes. And being able to read the clues, I could see that these blues were shared by a long list of others. Made me understand why we call each other sisters and brothers. Because we don't have to be in the same situations for our situations to be the same. It's all ghetto games, so from that moment on, those situations became my poetry. Right. So now that I've told y'all I'm a poet, can I tell y'all a poem?
Yes.
All right, real quick and I'm out.